So have you been considering investing in the Miami real estate market? Have you been considering of buying a house or a condo in Miami or in South Florida? But you want to know a little bit more information about the market, about Miami, about condos, about investing in Miami, and whether it's the right decision for you or not. So in this video, I'm going to be going over the 10 reasons why I think you should invest in Miami. And at the end of the video, I'm going to give you a few pointers and a few tips of what you should be looking for and how to go about investing in Miami. So stick around to the end. You don't want to miss any of it. And let's get started right now. What is going on, everyone? Welcome to another video. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Waisfeld. I'm a real estate agent down here in Miami with eXp Realty. And in this video, I want to talk about the 10 reasons why you should invest in Miami if you've been considering it. And I'm going to give you a few pointers, a few bonus tips at the end, so stick around. So let's get started right now. So the number one reason why you should invest in Miami is going to be the tourism. Tourists. Miami gets over 18 million tourists per year. In 2019, we broke a record. Every single year it keeps breaking record. It was 12 million, then 13 million, then 14, then 15. Now it reached 18 million. And these are people that are staying overnight. If you count the people that are just coming here for one day, maybe I don't even know why someone will come here just for one day, not even overnight. I mean, if I was going to Miami, I've never been there, I would change my flight. I'll do whatever I can to stay at least one day. I mean, I don't even think I'll travel for less than one day. I'll have to go like 3 days at least, right? 4 days. But anyway, that's another, That's another like 6-7 million people per year that come just one day. It's crazy, right? So in total, it's like 20-something million people per year. What does this mean? This means that the Florida economy or the Miami economy, the South Florida economy from all this tourism brings in over $18 billion. Over $18 billion in just tourism. What does this mean for you as a real estate investor? Well, this means that there's always gonna be people in Miami. It's not going nowhere. Miami is such a tourist spot and destination. So where do these tourists stay, right? That's where it comes down to real estate. They stay at hotels. But nowadays in 2020, less hotels and more Airbnb and short-term rentals and different types of renting, right? Not everyone's going to hotels. So again, what does this mean for you as an investor? Well, this means that there's always going to be tourists. There's always going to be movement. There's always going to be people. There's always going to be a demand for properties, right? So whether you're looking to invest in short term or not, there's over 20 million people almost per year that come down to Miami that need a place to stay. So think about that real quick. The second reason why you should invest in Miami is because Miami is actually affordable comparing to other large cities, other metropolitan cities in the United States, right? I mean, you're in Miami. Everybody wants to be here, right? So to get a property and be affordable comparing to other cities like New York, LA, San Francisco, Chicago, right? Big cities like this. When you compare Miami, because Miami definitely goes in that picture as one of the biggest cities, fastest growing cities in the country, right? Metropolitan in the country. Well, prices are pretty affordable when it comes to investment properties, right? Of course, you have all kinds of different prices. The median house, single family home here in Miami is around $350,000, $360,000. But again, there's properties that are a little bit less that you can get to start investing. There's properties that are a little bit more, but still, compared to the big cities, the other big cities, Miami is super affordable. That's why a lot of people from these bigger cities that are way more expensive, they sell their properties there, like New York, Chicago, LA, California. Everywhere in California, they sell their super expensive properties over there for over $1 million. They come here and they buy a couple properties, right? Or they buy a multifamily, or they buy a apartment building, whatever it is. But it's super affordable comparing to other metropolitan cities in the United States. The number 3 reason why you should invest in Miami is because appreciation. So the average appreciation in Miami and South Florida is around 3%. And this kind of goes for the whole country, right? It's kind of like average in the real estate market of a 3%. So that's perfectly fine. But if we look back 30 years, people who bought 20, 30 years ago, and you start looking at some condos and some homes and different types of properties, when you really look back and you really analyze this, the appreciation has been around a 9%. And in some condos and in some neighborhoods, it has been around 15% or more, right? Of course, 20, 30 years ago, people probably bought for 70,000, 100,000, and those properties not right now probably worth 600, 700, 500, right? So of course, and this may play in a lot of big cities in the country, but still, Miami has a fast growing, it's a fast growing city. It's always moving. There's always people wanting to invest, and that causes, supply and demand, which causes, a bigger appreciation, right? So again, even if you don't go to the best neighborhood or you have the best of luck as with appreciation, you're still gonna get around a 3% just having the property sit there, right? So if you're looking at, in a 10-year, right, that's 30% appreciation. It's gone up. So appreciation always plays a big role into real estate investing. So at least you know that here in South Florida, you're gonna have yourself some appreciation year over year. The fourth reason why you should invest in the Miami real estate market is because the rental market is thriving. I mean, there is colleges down here. There's always events, there's always opportunities, there's always new industries and new companies, and people are always moving to Miami. 70% of people living in South Florida actually rent. They're renters. So what does that mean for you as an investor, as a landlord? That means you're always gonna have someone that's needing a place, right? It's not gonna be like some other city out in the middle of nowhere where it's like not too big of a population. There's really nothing going on, and you might be sitting on a vacant property for 2, 3, 4, 5 months. Down here in Miami, honestly, a property should rent in 1 month, but it could be in 2 weeks, it could be in a few days, or it could probably take a little bit more than a month. But if it's priced right, it really shouldn't take more than 3 weeks, 4 weeks to rent a place out. So compared to other big cities or other cities, as being a landlord and an investor, I mean, it's a super good thing to always have, demand in the rental market. The fifth reason why you should invest in the Miami real estate market, you already know, the weather. It's always sunny, 365 days of beautiful weather. We might have bad weather. Depends on what you consider bad weather, right? There's some people, I was gonna say rain, but there's some people that enjoy the rain. I was gonna say heat, humidity, but me, honestly, I kind of don't mind the heat and the humidity. I really prefer that over wearing like a million sweaters and a big jacket and a hoodie and a hat and gloves and all that. That's not for me, right? So I'd rather sweat and go to AC or get home and take a shower. I don't know. But anyway, the weather here is beautiful, right? I mean, everybody knows that. It's one of the reasons why everyone wants to move to Miami. And what does that mean for you as an investor? Again, that means that there's always gonna be people, that weather is always beautiful. Or if you are getting a property that you're gonna come and live it a few months out of the year, or if you're gonna live in the property in the future, you're gonna rent it out now and live it in the future, or whatever the case may be, hey, good weather awaits you. So sorry to interrupt, guys, but I need to cut this video in half because it's way too long. I was talking too much about why you should invest in Miami and tips and all these things. So to not make it so long, I'm gonna make it a 2-part video. I'm gonna cut it right now. And if you do want to keep watching, you want to keep hearing me and hearing my ideas and my opinions about Miami, why you should invest, then go ahead and click on the second part. And if you don't, then thank you so much for watching up to here. I hope you got some value from this video. And again, if you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe. Click the like button, click the bell so you know when I come out with the next video. And if you have any thoughts about the video and you want to comment, you let me know. I'll be more than happy to read them all and answer them. And I'll be really, really happy if you can, leave a comment. And again, if you're interested, check out the next video. Keep watching. The end is the best part. I gave you tips. Anyway, I don't want to make this video any longer. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in part 2, hopefully.